Welcome back to another episode of our NBA Weekly Recap Show. Y'all already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy, Nephew Q. And I got my esteemed host with me,
KJ.
KJ, who ain't never right and is always wrong. But yeah, let's get into this week's proceedings. Let's talk about the Eastern Conference. Let's jump right on into it. As of right now, Boston is leading the pack at 15-4. Milwaukee's right underneath them at 13-5. Then you got Cleveland, my squad, at 12-7. The Pacers at 11-7. The surprising Pacers at 11-7. And then you got your Atlanta Hawks. And then you have the Philadelphia tanking Sixers at 10-9. And then right below them, well, it's a three-way tie for that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You got Toronto at 10-9, Washington at 10-9, and then the Knicks at 9-10. And your Brooklyn Nets at 9-11. KZ. So far in the Eastern Conference, as we're going into the month of December, who's surprising you right now?
Well, Philly, obviously. I mean, but I guess James Harden's been hurt,
But that's par for the course.
Yeah, I mean that's usually how he goes.
And now Embiid is starting to break down, which again par for the course.
I mean he's 7'1" and 423 pounds. So, I mean your body really can't carry all that on it.
Shaq did it.
Well, he's different.
Okay, he's
a different guy because he started out a little
slimmer, and then he got bigger as he got older.
Embiid just been big.
His whole
big.
And so we got them so far right now. But I'm right there with you, Keezy. 76ers, even though they beat the Brooklyn Nets the other night without Brooklyn had their big three, and they still still lost to the 76ers who only had
lose.
I don't know.
Tyrese Maxey didn't even play.
I don't know. I thought he did, but never mind.
I don't think he even played.
Okay, that makes it even worse.
I don't think he played. I don't think that. I know Harden didn't play, and I don't think Embiid played, and they still beat Brooklyn.
Nope, and they still beat Brooklyn without their big three.
Kevin Durant, that trade you asked for, you might as well start getting ready to ask for it again. Yeah,
ask for it again. Yeah, Ben Simmons is playing good though. No.
I mean, if you say so. So what they 20 games in? He's had about 2 good games?
20 games in. He said about I give him 3 good games.
3 good games.
I give him 3 good games. So Ben Simmons is rounding back into shape, man. But more than likely, man, what about your boy Jason Tatum in Boston right now? What
man, I don't know. At the beginning of the year, I didn't call it, but I think he might be creeping in that top 5. He might be creeping up in that top 5 spot. You don't think so?
Nope.
What's he averaging?
No, not
where
enough,
he at?
Not enough. What you got?
He averaging 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists.
And
his team got the best record in the whole NBA.
And
he playing good on offense. He playing good on defense.
And
what else you want from him?
And
okay, what else you want from him?
You got to do it for 2 years in a row for you.
2 years in a row.
For me. Okay. Because for me, I feel like we put too many guys in the top 5 off of 1 year.
Off of one good year.
In order to be top 5, you got to be consistent year in, year. So this 38 and okay, I'll give him 5. 38 and 5 he got?
Yeah.
I need to see this more consistently before you top 5 because we just crown these guys out 1 good year. He top 5 now.
Okay. So see, but my guy done slid out the top 5 though.
Who's your guy?
Embiid, because he ain't playing this year. I'm just talking about for this year.
Oh, this year. Okay, this year. Okay, if we're talking about this year, strictly this year, of course Tatum is playing his way into the top 5. But now you in top 5, expectations
what
come.
You gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. So we going back to the finals?
I don't know.
You top 5. You got to be in Giannis top 5. He's automatically NBA Finals contender, right?
Yeah.
So if we put Tatum right there, is he NBA Finals contender now?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, they got
we don't do no we'll see.
They got the best record in the league
right now.
Yeah,
only by what? 2 games, a game and a half.
When you got the best record, you got the best record.
This guy. So
it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Nah, when you got the best record, you got the best record. That's all it is to it.
So since you slid Embiid out top 5. Is Tatum like right there at the 5 spot? You done got him like 1, 2.
No.
Okay,
he's barely in there. He's
snuck in there.
But he's barely in there though.
Okay.
Just as of right now.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. Okay, you got Luka, you got Giannis, you got LeBron.
Shit. Why you keep bringing him up, bro? We've seen him one time in the last 2 weeks, and you put him in there. Slide him out.
Slide him out?
Yeah.
Let me go over to the Western Conference because I need to see who. Let's see. Joker. So let's see. Giannis.
Luka.
Joker. Ooh, but hold on. Do we start to slide Joe Boy in there, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Because he's been killing this season too.
He's killing.
So do we put him in the top 5? Let me look at it because I wrote it down.
I mean, don't worry about it.
What do you got? What Shai got?
He's third in the league. He's third in the league in scoring. He averaging 31 points a game.
So it's just his stats: 31, 6 assists, 4.8 rebounds. Let's just say 5, 1.7 steals, 1.3 blocks, and shooting 51% from the field.
Hey,
so is he top 5 too?
Free SGA.
Free SGA. I got a squad for him out west.
I got a lot of squads for him.
I got a squad for. So I'm saying though, his numbers is right on par with Tatum. So is he top 5 too?
His team don't have top 5 records.
So it's top 5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I give you that. So speaking of teams in the top 5 players, with their shenanigans, let's talk about your boys, DeJounte Murray and Trae Young, as I put it in the background.
One of my least favorite players in the whole damn NBA.
I used to like Trae.
He stole Steph's. He stole Steph's shit. He be doing night next.
If he ain't already done it,
he probably doing it in practice. I bet he does it in practice all the time. Yeah, he ain't ready to bring it out on national TV yet.
So we got the controversy. I don't even think it's a real controversy because not a lot of people talked about it. But you have DeJounte Murray shooting the 3, patting the dude on the head.
He didn't even pat him on the head. He slapped him
on the head, which as y'all can see in the background, caused a little stir up, a little dust up. And the Atlanta Hawks even lost,
and that's why they took that damn L. Get y'all's asses out of here.
At the same time,
you see Jalen Green at the end of the game.
Bye.
See you. We'll holler at you.
Trae Young was untucking this stuff, trying to sneak off in the no. I need that same energy.
Come on back over here real quick.
I need that same energy, man. So talk to me about DeJounte Murray and the Trae Young. What was your thoughts when you seen that whole thing?
Hey man, look, we about 30 seconds from you getting from me punching you in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Slap me on the head again, and we really gonna start slapping each other.
Keezy.
Because I'm gonna try to whoop your ass.
Keezy.
And I'll take my suspension, my fine, whatever I gotta take.
Keezy.
Yeah.
It's different now.
It is, yeah.
It's different now. When we was coming through, it was always taught to me, you talk trash, talk shit, talk whatever you want, but you don't put your hands on no man on that court.
No, don't put your hands on nobody.
Don't put your hands on no man.
We can do this right here all day long.
All day long.
Yeah.
Talk whatever you got to talk, say what you got to say, but you don't put your hands on no other man out there on the court.
No.
So when he tapped him on the head, oh no, bro, fuck his game.
Yeah,
it's me and you.
You tap me, and as soon as I turn back around like this,
coming with a haymaker.
Yeah,
I mean so DeJounte Murray, this new energy he's got this season, bro.
He feeling himself.
It was a little bit too much, but you know what? It made me think about what y'all said last show about the difference between the eras of old school, new school, and all of that. This new school has no enforcers.
No.
None. The only enforcer that's really in the game that I can think of is Udonis Haslem, and he's on the bench getting no man.
And Pat Bev.
And Pat Bev. We'll get to him in a second. But you need a guy on your squad as a coach. Come here. Go get them 5 fouls real quick. Go foul out real quick.
Hey, the next time, come here, let me holler at you. The next time he go up and shoot a 3, when he come down, you make sure he land on your foot.
All that. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
We gonna cut all that shit out.
There are no more quote unquote tough guys in the league to where when shit go down like this, you got somebody that let them know. Hey, look, whatever you think this is, this ain't that, man.
No, we're not having that.
This ain't that, man. But yeah, shout out to the Atlanta Hawks. They still ended up losing that game.
That's what they asked.
That's what they get, And speaking of that, before we go on to the Western Conference, man, Atlanta Hawks have a lot of trade asset pieces. You got Clint Capella, who's been in trade rumors. You got
they've been trying to trade John Collins for 2 years.
2 years. So who do you see being on the move in the East, man?
Well, you look at Milwaukee; they still don't even have Chris Middleton back yet.
Right.
So I feel like they'll be on the road soon. I mean,
I know. I feel like everybody's pretty much set for real, except for Indiana. Indiana has trade pieces, Miles Turner.
With Halliburton and all them playing so good, I don't think they're gonna move anybody.
I think they should just stay in pat.
Yeah, I think they're gonna stay the way they are. They're young. They just gonna stay like they are.
I think the Pacers and Pacers and the Kings came into the season with the same thought process. We got these young assets.
Yeah,
let's tank, trade away our best assets, get more trade assets in return. And then they start to win. It's like, hold on, bro. Shit, we might be a little bit better than what we thought we was going to be.
I feel like you can only do that so many times, though. The Kings been doing that shit for 10 years.
Ever since Weber and all them.
And they've been garbage ever since.
So, I mean, so if I'm Indiana and I'm the Kings, I'm standing pat. I'm good. You got Sabonis. You got De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
I mean, you got nice little pieces out there.
They probably
Malik Monk.
They probably one solid piece away from really.
They're one star quality player away from coming in and actually being a playoff contender.
Yeah.
And same thing from Indiana. I mean, you
they
had the rookie.
SGA on their team.
What happened with that?
I mean, I said they need SGA. If they had him on the team, you know, that would be that piece they missed because he's gonna give somebody some buckets.
Would you rather have Fox or SGA?
Oh, I need both of them.
I
need both of them.
Bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Kings GM calls and says, okay, we do trade for trade. You doing it?
Oh, I'll take SGA probably.
So SGA's a better player?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, OKC, they better pay it, man.
Somebody got to pay him.
OKC better pay it, man.
Man, but when they get old boy that hurt his foot, that was Chet Holmgren.
If
they get Chet back next year,
Chet,
they got SGA.
They got your boy Giddey. What's his name?
Oh, Josh Giddey.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah,
and then they might get the number 1 pick or something like that, and get old boy Victor Wembanyama.
Now Louisville Cardinals is getting the number 1 pick this year.
They definitely gonna get the number 1 pick.
They better get the homie as they just shout out to UK football. They just took a victory over the University of.
By the time they didn't choke
down the street. By the time they didn't choke. But, man, let's go over to the Western Conference, the conference that Keezy just loves because he's a huge L.A. Lakers fan.
Yep. I love the Clippers.
I love L.A. Man, we got a lot of shakeup going on in the Western Conference. Like, 1 week ago, we were sitting right here in these seats talking about the Utah Jazz having the number 1 seed.
Portland Trail Blazers.
And we talked about could they sustain that and for how long. I be damned. 1 week later, they went from number 1 in the West to the 8th seed in the West in a matter of 1 week.
But it's only the thing about it though, out West, if you lose 2 games, you're gonna drop 3 or 4 spots.
You done there with the Lakers.
It's so tight.
You done there. So let me give you the rundown real quick for the Western Conference. Number 1 seed right now is Phoenix at 13-6. Right behind them are our Nuggets at 12-7. The Pelicans that shot up to 3rd at 11-8. It's crazy that 11-8.
11-8 gets you 3rd place.
Yeah. Memphis right there tied with it. 3, 4, and 5 is all tied at 11-8. You got Pelicans, Grizzlies, Trailblazers, and then at 6 you got the Kings at 10-8. And then 7, the Clippers at 11-9. I don't know how the Clippers are even doing it with Paul George not playing, Kawhi Leonard playing for 5 minutes, and then he's done. Shout out to Tyronn Lue. He's got to be coach of the year. And then you have the Utah Jazz at 8th spot at 12-9, and then 12-10, and then 9-10. Mm-hmm. Timberwolves at 9, Golden State at 10, Dallas at 11, OKC at 12. And then the Lakers at 13. Bruh, it's Western Conference. Keezy, talk to me about this Western Conference,
all right,
bruh.
So I told you, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
God damn.
Denver's going to be my sleeper team in the West.
And they up at 2
all
right
right, so
now.
they my sleeper in the West. They moving up.
They moving on up.
Golden State is finally looking like they getting their shit together.
They do.
So they going to move up some.
They 10-10 right now.
The Lakers, what they got, 6 wins?
We had 7.
7 wins.
We had 7.
And in 4 of y'all's last 5 games, I think y'all done played the San Antonio Spurs. Okay?
We play who's on the schedule, Keezy.
I know y'all play who's on the schedule. But y'all should be about 3-19 or whatever it is.
We just out here just doing what we do.
And we asked if the Lakers would get to 500 before Thanksgiving. I told you hell no.
So you said hell no. But
they right on par.
So
but
let me
low
see.
500.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they 6-1 in their last 7 games. The Lakers that they is.
And what 3 of them have been against who?
So it was Brooklyn,
San Antonio,
Brooklyn, Pistons, Spurs, Suns, Spurs.
Okay, so they lost to the Suns, the only good team they played. Perfect.
Brooklyn's good.
Brooklyn is garbage. Trash can juice.
San Antonio's up and coming.
Let me tell you what Brooklyn's team is.
Well, what are they?
You know the little toilet wand that you clean the toilet with, and then when you put it back in there and you pull it out, it's a little water and stuff down there in the bottom from from the little brush.
From the brush,
that's what Brooklyn team is.
Wow.
The toilet water from the wand that you brush the toilet with.
Wow, that's what we doing, King.
Yeah, that's what they are. Anybody out there, just remember, that's what Brooklyn is. When you go to clean your toilet and you pull the little brush out and the little water be in the little cup, that's Brooklyn Nets down in that cup. Anyways, go ahead.
You don't like Brooklyn, do you?
Man, I hate that team, man.
You don't like Brooklyn, do you? But another milestone, man. LeBron Ramon James, at 20 years, on November 26th, at 20 years old, he had 38 points and 6 threes.
Ooh.
Fast forward, 37 years old, on the exact same date, 39 points, 7 threes. My man, he just been doing it for the entire.
It's just consistency, just over year after year.
That's
right?
what GOATs do.
Well, I mean, they do that, but
that's what
that
GOATs
don't mean he's the GOAT. Anyways, we're not going to get into that today, though.
But before we get into surprises and on the move, the Jazz, who we just talked about, last 9 games are 2-7. Wow. So is the real Utah Jazz team starting to take fold, like the real squad?
We've been doing this for a little bit, but the real team come on back out here.
Yeah. So
just
Utah
like in Space Jam, when they had to take their powers back,
that's what happened.
Gave their
Utah
powers
Jazz.
back now. Yeah. It's over.
You see the Utah Jazz sliding out all the way out of the playoff race, which is still December.
I don't know if they're gonna slide all the way out of the playoff race or not. It'll take a lot out west for you to slide all the way out because it's so tight.
No, it's gonna take a lot.
You threw 4 games from
if
worst to first.
If Golden State keeps winning, which we think they will, they're gonna slide up to 8, right? Mm-hmm. So that knocks Utah out.
Yeah.
What about Dallas and the Lakers?
Man, I keep telling y'all, man, listen, I don't care how many buckets Luka get.
Luka ain't that guy.
I just don't think he's conducive to team winning basketball.
Almost like Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. I'm going to put up all these numbers.
Players,
yeah.
But team concept,
I don't know, man.
Not so much.
I don't know.
Not so much. That's a good job, Quentin. That's a great comparison.
Yeah, man, it's all right.
Surprises out west so far. Surprises out west because you got your boy CP3 led Phoenix Suns in the first spot out west.
Right, he ain't even been in the lineup the last 10 games. Don't talk about CP3.
He's hurt.
That's exactly. He needs to stay hurt.
He's hurt.
They need to go and get rid of him.
He's hurt. He got it. Man, he's damn near 40, damn right. So
it is what it is.
So give my brother, but he still got him in the first place in Western Conference.
Cyborg. I don't know how he's still playing like this. Anyways, go ahead.
I don't know how either, but surprises so far in the Western Conference. Take the Utah Jazz out because it looks like they're slowly rounding back into who we thought they was. For me, it's the Kings. What about you?
I'm surprised Dallas is as low as they are. I mean, they started out the season good. They just been on a losing streak. I don't know.
Dallas will be tanking soon. I'm just telling Dallas because, like you just said, the top 8 is heavy.
Yeah.
Top 8, you need at least 2-star, 2 all-star, 1-star, 1 all-star, however you want to get it. Top 8 is reserved for that in the West. In the East, you can be in the top 8 without none of that shit. But the West, you need 2 bona fide stars. Dallas only got 1.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna work too much longer. I know people are gonna say, well, what about the Memphis Grizzlies? Well, the Memphis Grizzlies have a great team around Ja Morant and good coaches, so that's a little bit different. But the Dallas Mavericks, even though you have Jay Kidd as a coach, you just got Luka and what else?
Christian Wood been playing good all season. Finney Smith been playing good.
They play good enough to get right into the motherfucking where we at?
11th spot. They still better than Lakers.
We taking for Victor.
Man, they can't tank for him.
They taking for Victor.
Yeah, well, if they do, they might as well sit. They better sit Luka out the rest of the season.
Well, then since that's the case, then who's on the move out west? Who you think should be on the move?
Man, I don't know what's gonna happen. Golden State probably gonna end up finishing second or third. They probably gonna go on a big winning streak.
I think so too.
I feel like the Clippers is gonna be all right.
We gonna be all right. Pelicans.
The Pelicans,
Will they? Can you see them sustain the top 3?
I feel like they'll finish top 5. I think.
Okay, top 5. That's fair.
They'll probably finish top 5.
Blazers at 5 right now.
They'll make the playoffs.
When we come back a month from now, not next week, but a month from now, will the Blazers still be in top 8? Because I know
I think they'll still be top 8. Ooh. I just love what Jeremy Grant bring to the team.
You love some damn Jeremy
Grant. I
love
what he doing out there.
Boy.
He either giving somebody, he even shutting somebody down on defense, or he might give somebody 40.
Jeremy Grant.
Yeah.
Jeremy Grant.
He's the glue to that team. Like you was talking about Draymond, the glue on Golden State. Jeremy Grant is the glue on that team. Anthony Simons is like top 15 in the league in scoring.
Yeah, shout out to Anthony because that kid came out of nowhere. He's getting buckets out here in these streets. But speaking of Jeremy Grant almost getting 40 points, let's talk about your boy, Game 6 Klay. Last Sunday when we did the show,
Ralph was talking bad about him, said he had to go get to the bench.
You and Ralph was on Klay Thompson's head. He should come off the bench.
I didn't say he should come off the bench. I said he need to play better.
They need to trade him. They need to get rid of him, get him up out of there.
No.
Jordan Poole is the new killer in town to get Klay on up out of here.
Nope.
Klay Thompson heard that, watched the show, went out and gave the Rockets 40.
Yeah, he did. It was
then
10 or 13 from 3.
And then he followed it up with a couple of 20-point games the rest of the week. So
he had a good week.
So is Klay back to being Klay now?
I need to see more. I mean, I can't go off what you did this week. I need to see next week and the week after that and the week after that too.
So basically, you need a month of Klay.
I need a month of Klay.
A month of Klay to signify that.
So the whole month of December, I need to see what Klay gonna do.
Over under, he averages 22 for the month of December. Under 22.
I'm gonna go slightly under. I bet he'll average somewhere between 17 and 20. I bet.
See, that's why I didn't want to go there. That's why I did 22.
Yeah, 22. I don't think he's gonna average 22 for the month of December.
Under 22 for the month of December. Okay.
But he's playing all right though.
He's playing okay. He's playing good enough. He's playing exactly how the Warriors need him to play. The problem with the Warriors is right now defensively they are trash, bro.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I mean, but
everybody's healthy, so I don't understand it either.
I don't either.
I don't get it. Speaking of trash teams, we got the LA Lakers.
Yes.
Who have been streaking as of lately. Like I just said, they won, 6 out of the last 7 meetings. But it was a situation in that San Antonio Spurs game where
Phoenix Suns.
Oh, Phoenix Suns. I'm sorry. Where because Devin Booker. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So Austin Reeves got fouled by DeAndre Ayton.
Now he got fouled by Booker. And he was laying on the ground.
The new fake tough guy.
Booker walked around him a little bit.
Yeah, looked down at him. Yeah.
You know what he wanted to say was the same thing I said.
What's that?
Get your ass up. That's probably what he said to him because he barely touched his ass.
It's flagrant foul.
Come on, man. I don't know how the hell they called that shit.
Flagrant foul.
They said he led through with his hand. He tried to block the shot. Reeves was falling down. He tried to slap it, and he actually hit him in the face.
Not what I seen.
That's bullshit.
Not what I seen.
Come on, man.
It was intentional.
No,
that's why Booker turned around, looked at him like, "Yeah, I got you,"
and said, "Man, I barely touched your bitch ass. Get up off the floor."
But nonetheless, AD was standing right there.
Yep.
DeAndre Ayton was standing over top of Mr. Reeves. And, Mighty Mouse himself, Pat Beverly, came out of the stands and pushed DeAndre Ayton into the stands. Some people said AD should have did the same thing, which I disagree with because AD is too valuable to lose.
He probably would have dislocated his shoulder.
He probably tore his rotator cuff trying to push somebody out of bounds or something. So what was your thoughts on whole Pat Beverly standing up for his teammate and pushing Ayton out of bounds?
I mean, it's cool to stand up for your teammate,
but I
feel like in that situation he went a little bit too far.
Nah, he should have picked his ass up and slammed him.
Well, like Devin Booker said, you need to push somebody in the chest. Don't keep sneaking up behind people. He snuck up behind Chris Paul gave him whiplash like he was in a car accident.
Broke his neck.
Yeah. Chris Paul walking around with them C-collar neck braces on for about 2 months because of that. He pushed DeAndre Ayton in the back. I mean, he's just
habitual line stepper.
Yeah, and what has he done for the Lakers? Besides get suspended now for 3 games and probably got fined some money.
Glue guy. He's the glue guy.
Elmer's. He's Elmer's.
He's Elmer's glue.
Yeah,
that's what he is. Pat Bev's Elmer's out there. Right. So, yeah, I feel the same way. I don't think, first of all, I think Pat Bev be doing a little bit too much out there sometimes. He be going over the line. But I'm cool with it. Cool with it.
I mean, anybody you trust that work out in the sand with Tim's on. I mean, if that's your guy, that's your guy, man. He's,
I'm cool with Pat Bev. Like I said, man, Anthony Davis wasn't gonna do shit. Wasn't nobody else on the team gonna do shit.
But what needed to be done though is thing.
Because Ayton was standing over top of him. Hold on, bro.
He was not standing over top of him. He was standing beside him.
He was standing over top of him.
He was standing beside beside Anthony Davis.
You know what Pat Bev should have did? He should have did what Buddy for not Syracuse, but the other team. Did you see that clip?
When dude slapped him.
When dude for Syracuse slapped the buddy, and the buddy slapped him back, and then, took off running.
He took off running.
That's what Pat Bev was slap shit out of DeAndre Ayton. That's what he, and then ran when the teammates came.
He better run.
That's what he should have did. But I'm cool with it, man. I feel like it was a 3-game suspension. No, I felt like that happened only because of reputation. I don't think it was. Did DeAndre Ayton hurt anything?
No, but it.
Get your big ass out the way. Woo.
Okay, well, I mean, here's another thing.
One game,
Devin Booker wouldn't have stood over.
He should have pushed Devin. I don't like Devin Booker. The way you feel about the Nets, the way I feel about Devin Booker, I don't like that boy.
If it would have been somebody else and you were standing over him, I'd been all right. But you standing over Austin Reeves, bro. It was.
And that, I think a lot of people on social media had that problem. Like, it's Austin Reeves. Like, he's no disrespect, but he's a nobody.
Yeah.
Like, he's a guy in the league.
Yeah.
Would he have stood over Russell Westbrook like that?
He may have stood over Russ like that. I mean, everybody been clowning Russ for the last year, and this is LeBron's fault.
Let me think. Would he have stood over Luka like that? Giannis.
Nah, he wouldn't have messed with Giannis.
Embiid.
Because Giannis would have jumped up. Austin Reeves laid down like he didn't, like somebody done shot him.
Joker.
No.
I'm trying to think of somebody else who would. So basically, he only stood over him because he knew he was bigger than him.
Because what he did was some flopping ass weak shit.
So basically, he wouldn't have stood over top of anybody else.
Because I don't think nobody else would have flopped down on the ground like that and held their eye when they barely got touched and all that shit.
Played for the Lakers. We trained in flopping.
I know. I know that's right.
we trained.
Y'all got the flop coach on the team.
We trained. So to end the show, man, your boy SGA came out with some crazy ass comments, right?
Oh man.
He said, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't know the exact word for word. He basically said, Kobe is better than Jordan because Kobe is like Jordan on steroids. So before I let you cook on this, I know you probably got a lot to say. It was so much within this message that I had a problem with. Right? Y'all know I'm not the biggest Kobe guy. I'm not the biggest Jordan guy, but I ain't even gonna go that far. And he went on to name more players, and he said Jordan is somewhere in there down the line. I'm gonna let you cook on this one, Kesey. What's your thoughts on SGA and his comment about Kobe is basically Jordan on steroids?
See, this is why I don't mess with young dudes.
This is why you don't mess with young dudes?
Yeah, I don't talk sports with nobody under the age of about 33, 34.
I mean,
I can't because I can't do it.
Bro. Go ahead, Kesey. Go ahead.
Kobe is just the shadow of Michael Jordan.
Okay. The remix. It's the remix, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't see no Michael Jordan, you don't never see no Kobe.
That's a fact.
He tried to do everything like him, be like him. So how the hell you gonna take somebody and say he's him on steroids when he's just trying to follow in his footsteps and tug on his coattails? It's not the way it works.
How's it work, Kesey? Tell him about the gun line, boss.
So let me check this out.
Go ahead.
So when you go to the grocery store, you got your name brand shit.
Right.
And then you got your off-brand shit.
Well, I see where you're going with
your
this.
Your name brand shit gonna cost you a little bit more. Probably gonna be a little bit better quality.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got your off-brand shit.
Yeah. Still good, but it's not. Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
It's got just about all the same ingredients.
I see where you're going with this.
But it's a couple little things in there that it just ain't the same.
Not SGA's, man.
Yeah, when you start getting a little bread out here, you stop buying the off-brand shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like them Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, they taste a little bit better than that Great Value shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
I don't know either. I don't even know how he came to this conclusion. I'm going to hope that this was taken out of context. I'm going.
I think some kids was asking him who the greatest basketball player he ever saw was, or some shit like that. And I think one of the kids must have said Michael Jordan, and he said no.
But even then, okay, that's fine. You're allowed to have your opinion, but to say Kobe was Jordan on steroids, as if Jordan was just some guy, and Kobe took what that guy was good at and multiplied it times 10 and became
like Jordan averaged 12.
Yeah,
and then Kobe took all his game and averaged 30.
Like, how we do comparisons, like, oh yeah, that guy reminds me of this guy.
Yeah.
He's making it seem like Jordan was just a role player, and took his game because he liked it and magnified it times 10 and made it even better. And it's like, nah. So hold on, I got it right here. This is SGA's quote. Kobe is Michael Jordan just on steroids. Gotta agree on that one. Kobe literally does and can do everything Jordan can, except he did it in a more competitive league with better defense, more talent, and better three-point shot in a guard-heavy era. The GOAT debate should really be between Kobe and LeBron skill-wise. Then you gotta throw in KD. Hakeem is up there. Jordan is somewhere down there after those guys. That's the part that got me. It's like Jordan is just a throw-in player that we'll just have. Well, you know what? We'll just complete the top 5. We'll put Jordan at 5, 6 somewhere with Isaiah Thomas and them guys. So that's the part that got me. Is he's like Jordan is just an afterthought, bro. Like he's cool. Keezy, I ain't even that disrespectful.
Hey, come on, man.
I'm not even.
You
that
say some disrespectful shit on here, but
I ain't.
That is just.
He said you got to throw in KD. Hakeem is up there. Jordan is somewhere down there after so Jordan is after KD.
After KD.
After KD.
See, this boy's tripping.
After KD. Yes, matter of fact, he's a UK alone. He's y'all guy.
He from Canada.
No, he's y'all guy.
He from Canada. He's Canadian, bro. It's got to have something to do with it.
Like, bruh, I ain't even gonna go that far. Oh my God, yeah. So SGA, keep putting your comments out there, bro. This shit, I love the shit.
See, he gonna get some shit started.
I love the shit. Cause like to say,
clearly he hasn't watched enough of
Jordan.
Yes.
Kobe literally does and can do everything Jordan can, except he did it in a more competitive league with better defense. I'm just telling you what the boy said. I'm just telling you what the boy said. Oh my goodness, Keezy, that's your guy.
I like to see SGA play back in the day.
I don't care about the quote, bro. It's just the bottom sentence. Jordan is somewhere down there after those guys. Yeah, I would like to know who his top 5 is. I really would.
You hear it right there: Kobe,
okay.
LeBron, Olajuwon,
KD,
Durant, and Jordan.
Wow. First of all, that's a fucked up top 5. That's a fucked up top 5.
Shit.
No, and only because you got KD top 5 all time says nobody.
People get caught living in the moment. People get caught living in the here and now. KD is top 20 in the NBA all time in scoring.
He's an all time great player.
Yeah.
All time great. But when you talk about top 5, you talking about people who are transcended talents of the league.
Yeah.
Like these are the guys who, if you want to put Steph Curry in the top 5, people would understand. It was a debate.
Yeah.
But people can understand why you got him.
But I ain't gonna be like, all right, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
You know what I'm saying? Like these are reserved for guys who have like 3, 4, 5, 6 rings, multiple MVPs. Like, and you got KD up there. It's your story to tell.
Yeah, hey man, do your thing, bro. Speak your truth. Tell your story,
truth,
man. You know what I'm
your
saying?
truth, SGA. But anyways, we get ready to get on up out of here. We want to thank everybody for tuning in for another great show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, KY Beyond the Game. Also, anybody in the Beyond the Game group, tag Keezy and tell him happy birthday this upcoming November 29th. He will be 45 years old, but
the
you
big
could never
4 or
tell.
5, baby.
But you could never tell. He ages like LeBron. They Benjamin Button. They go backwards. They go back. Only difference is Keezy got great hair. LeBron struggling to keep her.
I'm struggling to keep my shit now.
But anyways, we can get on up out of here. Like I said, make sure everybody like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Download us on every podcast, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to us. Check us out on there as well. Keys, you got something you want to say before we get up out of here?
I mean, do everything he just told you. I'm going to talk a lot of shit, and I know you want to hear it. It's something good to listen to.
It's definitely something great to listen to, especially when you got guys that saying this Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, because the last 2 weeks, there's some shit that's been said on here that's done made me mad. And I'm mad again after this shit.
You know what? We should start. Why is Keezy mad this week? Why is Keezy mad this week? We're going to start a new segment on the show starting next week. Why is Keezy mad this week? Because he's little young whippersnappers here. I can't even get with this shit here. I can't. But anyways, we get around, out of here. And as always, we want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. And we're about to thank y'all. Peace.